Good morning, children. So today I am going to start with our new topic, that is positional average, measures of positional average. And I told you what is the positional average. In the starting when we are doing that formulas, no, that time I told you what is positional average. That is median quartile decile percentile, है ना? So till now what we have completed: mean, geometric mean, and weighted mean. Three topics we have completed. So we will be going for the next and the most important topic, that is positional average. Now let's see what is that. So median, quartiles, deciles, and percentiles. So let's see the introduction part. We studied that mean is an appropriate average if we have data which are evenly distributed around the average and the data which do not have too large or too small value. It is said that mean does not become a good representative of data if these conditions are not satisfied. Another average is more suitable in such situations, which is called as median. Means whenever we are not able to find out mean, we will go for a median, that is more satisfiable condition. So it is a positional average. In addition to median, quartiles, deciles, and percentiles are also other positional averages. So positional averages include median, quartile, decile, and percentile. And median means the middle value, that is half, 1 by 2. Quartile means the 1/4 value, that is 1 by 4. Decile means the 10th value, 1/10. So that is 1 by 10. And percentile is the 100, that is 1 by 100. Right? Now we'll see the meaning. The meaning is median, quartile, decile, and percentiles are called the positional averages because their values are found using the value of an observation at a specific position among the values of the values of the variables in the ordered data. Right. First of all, for finding median, quartile, decile, and percentile, we have to arrange them in a order, that is either in a ascending order or in a descending order. Then we have to find the median, quartile, decile, percentile with the formula or with the instructions, with the methods given. Okay, by the rules given. Okay, the first is median. We'll see median. Now, median is defined as the value of middlemost observation when the data are arranged in either ascending or descending order. It is denoted by capital M. So median can be written as capital M. In other words, 50% value of the observation in the data are above the median and 50% of the observation have the value less than the median. So the middle value is called from the observation, the middle value is called the median. 50% observation is called the median. Now calculation of median for row data. Row data, you all know very well what is row data. Row data means that the numbers are in ungrouped form, means the data that the observations which is not arranged form, not in arranged form, or else we can say that the data which do not have any frequencies, that is called a row data. Now, the formula of median for the row data is, row data के अलग formulae हैं और that is grouped के अलग है और ungrouped के अलग formulae हैं. Okay. So now we'll see the formula of median for row data or the ungrouped data. Okay, row data or ungrouped data दोनों same है. So median M is equal to value of the n plus 1 upon 2th observation. So n क्या होगा? Suppose for example if we have 15 observations, right? Observations हमारे पास 15 है, जैसे row data 15 है. The value of the 50 n क्या होगा? तो 15 होगा, right? So 15 plus 1 upon 2th observation, that is 16 upon 2. So reduce करने पर क्या आएगा? 8th observation will be the exactly the central value which is called a median. तो median mid 50% find करने के लिए हम calculation वगैरह कुछ नहीं करेंगे. We will use the formula to find out the middle value of the observation. Right? अगर 10 values दिए हैं सॉरी, अगर 9 वैल्यूज दिए हैं तो 9 का जो मिडिल वैल्यू क्या होगा, तो 9 प्लस 1/2 दैट इज 8/2 फोर्थ। तो फोर्थ नंबर जो होगा वो ऑब्जर्वेशन में से जो भी फोर्थ नंबर होगा दैट विल बी योर मीडियन। ऐसे हम मीडियन फाइंड करते हैं। ओके, नाउ this next is suppose a given data consists of 20 observation, and this is also one another example, so we'll not see that. We will now directly see illustration number 70. Easy hai na, median bahut easy. Okay, now see the numbers of the items produced by a factory in different weeks are 80, 85, 90, 92, 68, 80, 72, 63 and 55. Now find the median production. Now, and here these are the observation 80, 85, 90 ये सब जो दिया ना, this is your observation, and this is in the form of a row data or an ungrouped data. And now what you will do, first you have to arrange them in ascending order or in a descending order. So always we will go for an ascending order, छोटे से बड़ा, right? So 55, 63, 68, 72, 80, 80, 85, 90, 92 दो बार आए तीन बार आए वो नंबर को कैसे लिखना है आप लोगों को। So first statement you have to write arrangement of observation in ascending order are as follows. That is, so you have to arrange the next line all the numbers. Then you have to write n is equal to 9. Right? Now you will put the formula. For that you will write m equal to n plus 1/2th observation. That is value of the 9 plus 1/2th observation. Value of the नहीं लिखोगे तो भी चलेगा. 9 plus 1/2th observation, that is 10 plus 10/2th observation, that comes to fifth observation. So value of the fifth observation is, you have to count from the arranged numbers. जो arrange किया है ना हमने उसको count करो. देखो 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. तो ये क्या हो गया आपका median. This is your median. This is your median. समझ में आया? हम लोग अरेंज करके फिर ये अरेंज्ड में से हमें काउंट करना है. जो क्वेश्चन में दिए वो नंबर्स हम अरेंज काउंट नहीं करेंगे, बट जो अरेंज्ड है उसमें से काउंट करके इफ योर आंसर ये जो फॉर्मूला लगाना है, फॉर्मूला लगा के हम कैलकुलेशन करेंगे. कैलकुलेशन करने पे हमें 10/2 आता है, दैट इज इक्वल टू फिफ्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन. जो ये फिफ्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन आया है ना, तो ये ऑब्जर्वेशन में से फिफ्थ नंबर, तो वो हो जाता है मीडियन. Understood? Easy enough? Now next. Let me rub this first. Your next question, that is illustration number 18, is the daily profit of a hawker, that is in rupees, for last 10 days are given below. Find the median profit. So first what you have to write? You have to write the statement, that is arranging in ascending order. Then you have to arrange all the numbers in ascending order. See, here the numbers are given in decimal, so be careful while doing the arrangement. So students are doing mistakes in this type of sums, and I am always asking this types of sums only. जिसमें मिस्टेक ज्यादा होते हैं वही क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं. थोड़ा दिमाग लगाना चाहिए आप लोगों को. जो हार्ड होगा वही पूछेंगे ना, जो इजी होगा वो कैसे पूछा जाएगा, है ना. 5% इजी सम्स आएंगे, बाकी तो तुम्हारे 95% तो हार्ड ही आते हैं. ओके, so you have to arrange this all numbers in ascending orders. Then you have to put the formula. M is equal to n plus 1 upon c. Like this you have to write. I will show you. M equal to m in bracket n plus, जैसे लिखा है वैसे ही आप लोग को लिखना है, 1/2 observation Observation in short form I have written, right? Then n is, what is n? You have to write, after arranging them, you have to write n equal to 10. That also you have to write, okay? So that comes to 10 plus 1 upon truth observation. Like this you have to write. Okay, step by step लिखना है, आराम से सब कुछ लिखना होता है आपको. Then that comes to 11 upon truth observation. In bracket you have to write that comes to 11 upon 2 क्या हो जाएगा 5.5. अभी देखो ये 5.5 में है ना, 5 पर एक राउंड अप फिगर नहीं मिला है, तो हम क्या नंबर लेंगे, फिफ्थ लेंगे या सिक्स्थ लेंगे, ये कंफ्यूजन रहता है ना आप लोगों को. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे अब, नाउ वी विल बी गोइंग फॉर अ नेक्स्ट फॉर्मूला. Whenever you are getting the value of m in decimal, then we will go for one another formula. That is, first formula is this. Then you got here the value as 5.5 in decimal. So you will be confused that whether to take the fifth number or to consider the sixth number. So for that, for removing all this confusion, we will go for the next formula. That is, value of the fifth observation plus value of the sixth observation divided by 2. और fifth और sixth कैसे लिया है, देखो 5.5 है, तो ये जो पॉइंट से पहले जो नंबर है ना, ये प्लस इसके आगे का एक और नंबर, फिफ्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन प्लस सिक्स्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन. इफ दे आर सेइंग दैट 4.2 भी बोला होगा ना, तो फोर्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन प्लस फिफ्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन. अगर 3.1 बोला होगा ना, तो थर्ड ऑब्जर्वेशन प्लस फोर्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन. यानी पॉइंट से पहले जो नंबर होता है वो प्लस उसके आगे का एक. Okay, so here 5.5, so 5 fifth observation, value of the fifth observation plus value of the sixth observation divided by 2. That is, अभी इसमें देखो आप लोगों का fifth observation क्या है, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. This is your fifth observation and this is your sixth observation. So put these values over here. 260, 1 2 3 4, oh sorry, this ये है fifth observation. ये फिफ्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन है आप लोगों का, एंड ये सिक्स्थ है. 260 प्लस 260 1.5 डिवाइडेड बाय 2, दैट इज 260.75. ओके, सो दिस इज so the your value comes to, so your value comes to 260.75. Now you have to end your answer in a statement, that is, median daily profit of the hawker is rupees 260.75, right? So this is your answer for 18 sum. So 17 sum में क्या था, simple median था. In that we have first question was given, so based on that question what we have done, we have arranged the row data into ascending order. Then we have written what is n, तो कितने n numbers है, तो what that we have written. Suppose 9 था तो हमने 9 लिखा. Then you have to put the formula, that is m, median m is equal to n plus 1 upon tooth observation. So n क्या है, 9, 9 plus 1 upon tooth observation. So that comes to 10 plus 1, 10 upon 2, that is fifth observation, right? देखो ये वाला सब 10. तो फिफ्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन आया, जो हमने अरेंज किया था उसमें से फिफ्थ नंबर ढूंढा है हमने, 1 2 3 4 5, तो 80 आया. सो योर m, दैट इज मीडियन, इज इक्वल टू 80. Okay, then the last you have to write the statement. Therefore, the median production of the factory is 80 items. Okay, वो भी लिखना है आप लोग को, यूनिट भी जो क्वेश्चन में दिया होगा यूनिट वहां से देख के लिख लेना. And in the illustration number 18, they have given same thing they have given, but we have find the median and we got the median m in decimal, that is 5.5. Then we used one another formula to make it more clear, to remove the confusion that whether to use the fifth observation or the sixth observation. We used one another formula, that is m is equal to value of the fifth observation plus value of the sixth observation divided by 2. तो इसमें fifth observation जो arrange किया उसमें से आया 260 plus 260 1.5 divided by 2, जिससे हमारा आंसर हमें क्या मिला? Our answer is 260.75. Then you have to end your answer in a statement, that is, therefore the median daily profit of the hawker is rupees. Unit इसमें क्या आएगा? Rupees. Rupees 260.75. Okay, so this much is clear, I think. मीडियन के दो मेथड मैंने बता दी है अभी आप लोगों को, क्लियर है ना? इजी है, हार्ड नहीं है, बहुत इजी है। जब तक आप लोग इसको इजी सोच के सम करोगे ना तो इजी होते हैं सारे सम। अगर आप लोग सोचोगे कि बाप रे ये तो बहुत हार्ड है, तो फिर वो हार्ड ही होगा, है ना? थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट लेके स्टैट्स करो, बड़ा मजा आएगा स्टैट्स करने में। ओके, घबराना नहीं है, कंफ्यूज नहीं होना। एंड वन मोर थिंग चिल्ड्रन, this is stats needs more practice than any other subject, like states and accounts also needs more practice. states में आप लोग ने पूरा टेक्स्ट बुक अगर 5 टाइम्स 6 टाइम्स कर लिया होगा ना, तो फिर आप लोग के मार्क्स 90 या 95 ऑफ इजीली आ सकते हैं। एंड मेथड्स फॉर्मूलाज परफेक्ट होना चाहिए, एकदम परफेक्ट। ओके, states में and in states you can get marks easily and you can lose the marks also very easily. पता भी नहीं चलेगा आपको कि मार्क्स गए कहाँ, ऐसे इस तरीके से मार्क्स कट होते हैं स्टेट्स, राइट? नाउ विल सी द नेक्स्ट illustration, that is 19th illustration. So the 19th question is, there are 11 employees in an office. The monthly salaries, that is in rupees of the, see the unit in rupees. So this will be your final unit, okay? Unit in the answer. What you have to write in the answer? You people are always confusing. What you have to write in the answer. So this is the unit you have to write. Of the lowest paid 7 employees, among them are 4,500, 2,100, 3,400, 3,600, 2,500, 4,200, and 1,500. So what is the median monthly salary of all the employees? So now you have to, what you have to do first is to arrange them in ascending order. So write the statement, arrange the numbers in ascending order. Okay, now ascending order में arrange करते हैं तो क्या होता है? See here, what is this? There are 11 employees. So total number of n. So what is n? n क्या होगा आप लोगों का? n 11 ही होगा, 7 नहीं होगा, इसमें कंफ्यूज नहीं होना। So your n is 11, not 7. 11 होने चाहिए। और the monthly salary of the lowest paid, यानी जो लोवेस्ट पेड है वो ये है। सो इनको अरेंज कर लो आप पहले। तो ऐसे हमने अरेंज कर लिए ये 7 को। See, this way we have arranged all the 7s, that is 1,500, 2,100, 2,500, 3,400, 3,600, and 1 minute, and 4,200 and 4,500, and remaining, these are the 7 employees. So remaining 4 को क्या हम numbers देंगे? A, B, C, D. बिकॉज वो नंबर्स नहीं होंगे तो भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला है, क्योंकि वो जो है वो हाईएस्ट पेड है, तो वो अरेंजमेंट में वो लास्ट में ही जाएंगे, क्योंकि दैट इज एन इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर, मींस बड़े छोटे से बड़ा। तो जो लास्ट लास्ट के नंबर्स होते हैं वो बड़े एज्यूम करके हमने एबीसीडी नंबर एज्यूम करके डाल दिए, क्योंकि टोटल वी हैव टू मेक इट 11 and the 7 are the lowest paid numbers and the remaining 4 are the highest paid. That's why the numbers are not given, and not to worry this, जब कैलकुलेशन करेंगे ना वो मीडियन का आंसर कभी भी ये एबीसीडी में नहीं आएगा, जो नंबर्स है उसी में ही आएंगे। सी आई विल शो यू नाउ। m is value of the that is n plus 1 upon 2th observation, यहाँ से आप लोग लिखो। then 11 plus 1 upon 2th observation, that is 12 upon 2th observation, that comes to 6th observation. Okay, so 6th observation क्या होगा? 1 2 3 4 5 6. so this is your median. दिस इज योर मीडियन। ओके, आप लोग को ये टेंशन नहीं होना चाहिए कि कहीं यहाँ अगर आ गया कोई भी मीडियन का आंसर तो क्या होगा, नहीं, यहाँ पे कभी नहीं आता, जो भी है इन 7 के बीच में ही आएगा आप लोग को। ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाई वी हैव यूज्ड ABCD इज टू शो दैट देयर आर टोटल 11 एम्प्लॉइज, और सिर्फ नंबर्स हमारे पास ओनली 7 एम्प्लॉइज के दिए, एंड द रिमेनिंग 4 आर द ग्रेटेस्ट पेड एम्प्लॉइज, सो दैट विल बी numbers नहीं दिए तो ABCD यूज कर लिया है हमने. Okay, so the sixth observation is 4,200. So your M equal to 4,200. Now the median salary of this employees is rupees 4,200. Okay, so this is your 19th illustration. Now we'll see the next illustration. Now, okay, 19th ही है इसमें रो डेटास में median row datas or ungrouped datas only. These three illustrations are there. Now we'll see the next one, that is a group data. In group it can be a discrete frequency or continuous frequency. Grouped में कितने हैं, क्या कितने types है, how many types are there in group data? One is discrete frequency distribution and another is continuous frequency distribution. Okay, now let's see the formula. See, a frequency distribution, first statement is given, for the definition is given. Frequency distribution generally shows the observation arranged in ascending order. We shall use cumulative frequency to find out the median for a frequency distribution where observations are arranged in ascending order. So here the formula comes to M is equal to n plus 1 upon 2th observation. Here also the formula is same. For ungrouped data and grouped data में जो discrete frequency है ये दोनों के फॉर्मूले सेम ही होंगे और फॉर्मूला थोड़ा सा अलग होगा, वो किसमें होगा, continuous. Okay, let's see the first illustration of discrete frequency, that is illustration number 20. Question is, the following table shows the record of absent students of class during a month. Find the median of number of absent days per student. So here the number of students, absent days of students, that is xi दिया है 0 1 2 3 4 and fi. This first column is xi and second column is fi. Okay, 8 12 18 9 5 and 1. इसको हमें अरेंज नहीं करना because that is already in arranged form. अब इसका CFI, always remember in median, quartile, decile and percentile. Whenever fi is given, the next immediate column will be CFI. XI क्वेश्चन में दिया होता है और FI क्वेश्चन में दिया होता है और वही सेम दो कॉलम्स हम आंसर में फिर से लिखते हैं, XI FI, और जो हमारा न्यू जो थर्ड कॉलम बनता है दैट इज ऑफ CFI. Always remember this is the only one column that you have to prepare और इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं करना. Okay, now CFI, how you are finding CFI? Just first 8 plus 12 is 20, 20 plus 18 is 38, 38 plus 9 is 47, 47 plus 9 is 5 is 52, 52 plus 1 is 53. So the total should be tally होना चाहिए, frequency का total और CFI का last number should tally. Okay, now your n will be here. Now your n will be total of fi, that sigma f dn, the total of fi will be your n, that is 53. Now m equal to n plus 1 upon 2th observation, that is 53 plus 1 upon 2th observation, that is 54th observation. 54th observation, 54 upon 2th observation, 54 upon 2 तो 27th observation हो जाता है, right? तो 27 किस में आता है, देखो 38 में आएगा. ओके, क्योंकि इसमें एग्जैक्टली 27 नहीं दिया है तो 38 में, यानी 27 से ज्यादा है और ये 38 में इंक्लूड हो जाता है. 27 को हम 20 में हम इंक्लूड नहीं कर सकते लेकिन 38 में कर सकते हैं, राइट? तो 38 के सामने क्या है आप लोगों का ऑब्जर्वेशन 2 है. सो योर आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन विल बी m equal to 2, that is m equal to 2 days, right? So therefore the median number of absent days is 2 days, right? Now your next question, illustration number 21. The time required for typing a report by different typists is given in the following data. Find the median typing time using it. XI, again here XI is given and FI is given, right? So write down XI, FI and the immediate next step is, next column is CFI. तो CFI कैसे find करेंगे हम? 5 plus 7 12, 12 plus 8 20, 20 plus 15 35, 35 plus 5 is 40. Okay, now formula m equal to n plus 1 upon 2th observation. तो वो क्या होगा, 40 plus 1 upon 2th observation. तो 41 upon 2 क्या हो जाएगा, 20.5. Now our median is in decimal. So we'll use the next one more formula you have to use that I told you before, that is value of the 20th observation plus value of the 21st observation divided by 2. ओके अब इसमें देख लो 20th ऑब्जर्वेशन आप लोग का क्या है, CFI में देखो 20th ऑब्जर्वेशन इज 12 एंड 21st, यानी 21st के लिए नेक्स्ट देखेंगे 35 के अंदर आ जाएगा 21, तो 13, तो 12 plus 13 divided by 2, that is 25 divided by 2 is 12.5. okay, so the median time required for typing is 12.5 minutes. okay, now we'll see the definition of your next, that is continuous frequency distribution. A continuous frequency gives the value of the variable in the form of class intervals and they are generally arranged in ascending order. In such cases we will use the cumulative frequencies to find the median. This cumulative frequencies will show us the class containing median, and for this we take median class, that is अब इसमें न्यू फॉर्मूला है continuous frequency distribution having new formulas, two new formulas, that is two formulas you have to do. First is one short formula and the next is in the same sum only दो formula use करने, एक तो m equal to n upon 2 the observation and plus 1 नहीं होगा, n upon 2 the observation है, and the next formula is L plus n upon 2 minus EF upon F into C. So these two formulas you have to learn. Okay. So your median is L plus n upon 2 minus CFI upon FI into C. So let's see. One more thing is L equal to, what is L? The lower boundary point of the median का, that you will come to know when we will do the illustration. What is that L? CFI, FI और C ये सब क्या है, जब मैं illustrations करवाऊंगी तो आप लोग को समझ में आ जाएगा. Okay. Okay, now this illustration is related to your continuous frequency. We will be doing in the next class. And this all the illustrations you have to do, and all the sums. Till now, I have whatever sums I have completed till now. That much all the sums you have to complete. And those students who have not submitted their PDF of second chapter, please submit it as soon as possible and start practicing chapter number 1, 2, and 3, because in this month last your unit test will be of most probably of statistics only. Okay, so do the practice of first, second and third chapter. Okay, so this much is the answer for today and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for today.